सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैवानरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। Shri Rama has just met Sevati Mata. After he meets Sevati Mata, she gives up her body. She continues moksha. He goes, and he and Lakshmana, they go into the Pampa lake. They take a bath, and when they come out, he tells Lakshmana, Lakshmana, I feel so good now. I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulder, and I feel like I am so motivated to go on. Come on, hurry. Let's go. Let's go. And as he walks in, he's telling Lakshmana, he says, behold, O Lakshmana, behold, O son of Sumitra, the woodland surrounding the Pampa. So pleasant to the sight, the trees looking so as though crested with their towering boughs, spread their charm like mountains. Now these are the words of Valmiki, right? So we're going to try to stay as close as we can to what Valmiki is telling us. But as he's walking and as he's looking, something happens. He's looking at the trees, he's looking at the beauty, and the beauty reminds him of Sita Devi. And as he's thinking about Sita Devi, that motivation that he has, that calm that he had attained, starts to shatter. And he tells Lakshmana, he says, oh Lakshmana, agonies of various kinds for their part undoubtedly afflict me. Lakshmana, looking at all of this, I'm starting to feel this pain inside of me. So stricken as I am, already with grief, caused by Bharat's sad plight. Remember, Bharata had come to him, wanted him to go back. They had this long conversation, and he had to send Bharat back with his family. Bharat never wanted to be king, right? So Bharat goes back, and he has to suffer also for 14 years, and he's thinking about Bharat as well, right? Caused by Bharat's sad plight and the abduction of Sita. All of this is weighing on his mind. You know what? By the abduction of Sita, a princess of the Vidya territory. Now, reaching along with Lakshmana, the son of Sumitra, the aforesaid pond abounding with lotuses, lilies, and fishes, Lord Rama, whose mind was troubled, burst into a wheel. Valmiki is saying this. Valmiki is showing us Shri Rama, that brave, that powerful, that strong Rama that we know. He is not here right now. He's showing us Rama at his most weak point. He's literally in tears. He is crying. Because he's thinking about Sita. He's thinking about all of this trouble that he has. How does this relate to us? You think about us and about our daily life. Shri Rama came as a man to show us how to live, right? Everything that we see him doing, we can relate directly to our own lives. He showed us, Shri Rama here is God in the form of man. He's exhausted. From this long travel, he's exhausted, he's overwhelmed. Huh? He's even grieving. You can tell he's grieving spiritually as well. He's losing hope. God. And he's unable to hold back his tears. This Rama is not the brave, the powerful, heroic Rama that we know. He's not the serene Rama that we know. Right now, you cannot go to Rama and expect strength. You cannot go to Rama and think you're going to walk away feeling better about yourself. This is Rama, the human, Rama the son, Rama the husband, Rama the brother. Not Rama to God, not Rama to God. Rama is telling us, even the greatest beings, even the strongest among us, experience moments where everything breaks open and we lose that strength. He says strength is not the absence of pain. Strength is actually the ability to continue while walking in pain. Rama is not weak here, he is human here. And Ramji wants us to see that even the strongest person can feel overwhelmed. We can all relate to that. We have all been there, right? We go into moments of depression, we go into moments of sadness, and we start thinking that the world is against us. We start feeling like no matter what we do, we can't get ourselves out of that. How does Rama come out of this? The scene is showing us family pain that he's feeling. He's seeing family pain in Bharat's suffering. He's seeing family pain in Sita's suffering. He's seeing personal pain, his own pain is looking at how he's feeling by missing Sita. Valmiki is saying, if Rama can break down, all of us are allowed to do that. If Rama could cry, will we? You know, which time I go and I hear people saying, when people die, they're not supposed to cry. You ever hear that? I don't know where they get that from. When the time comes to grieve, you have to have the chance to grieve. We go through things in life as human beings. God is telling us this. We are human. Rama came as a human to show us that. Don't worry about it. When that time comes, you do what needs to be done to get through what you need to get through. But what does Lakshman do? Lakshman is standing and he's watching Rama. Now, Rama has been going through this periodically. From the first time when he realizes that Sita Devi is missing, that first night, he starts to cry the same way. He starts to break down and he tells Lakshman, I feel like I could just end it. Why am I here? Why should I live without Sita? It doesn't make any sense. I don't feel like I should even be here. Right? And at that time, Lakshmana had decided that he would stand by Rama. He would hold Rama's hand. He stayed up with him all night. He made sure his brother was okay. That's what a brother does, right? He makes sure that his family, he makes sure his other brother, his sisters are okay, right? This is what Lakshmana is doing. He's a little brother. And he's making sure his other brother is okay. But now he's seeing Rama spiraling. And he's not getting any better. He's getting worse. So he decides to choose a different tactic. After Lakshman listens, he says, Lakshman listens and does something unexpected. Whereas previously he had held Rama's hand and agreed with him, he chooses a different approach. He tells Rama, have fortitude, O Rama. May prosperity attend on you. Pray, do not grieve, O jewel among men. He starts first by lifting Rama, right? You are the jewel among men, reminding him of his inner strength, his noble nature, and he speaks to him like a counsel, not a fellow mortal. He is holding his strength. He is not saying, yeah, I understand, I did it too, I miss a shield. No, he can't go there right now. He has to show that he has strength too, and don't worry, if you fall, I'm here with you. If you fall, I will pick you up. Right? This is where Lakshmana is at. He's showing you, hey, you're still the man. You're strong. Right? He starts to remind him. He says, the intellect of such people as you, whose mind is free from sin, never gets languid. He reminds Rama of his true identity. He says, you are a man of clarity, you're a man of discipline and divine steadiness. This is Lakshmana's way of saying, you are not behaving as yourself. You're behaving as somebody else right now. Think about what you're doing. He says, now all of these are Valmiki's words, right? What I'm telling you, this is what is actually the Valmiki Ramayana. He says, bearing in mind the grief born of desolation, give up your fondness of the beloved ones. Even a wet wick begins to burn through contact with excessive oil. What does that mean? Lakshman warns that too much attachment, right? Too much attachment can weaken judgment. That's what the excessive oil represents. Too much attachment that you're around, right? Just as a wick soaked in too much oil cannot burn properly, a mind soaked in grief cannot act. He's telling him this is the outcome of what you are doing. Oh, noble sir, let the abject mentality of despondency be given up. Now he starts to get more serious with him. For the object of pursuit cannot be attained without exertion by those whose endeavor has been foiled and purpose thwarted. Men of endeavor cannot get disheartened when faced with hardest duties. Success comes through effort, not sorrow. He reminds Rama that even the hardest duties must be faced with courage. And he says, falling back upon bare exertion, we shall be able to recover Sita. This is his vow now, he's telling him. He chooses to pull Rama back from the brink, and they will rely on action. We're not sulking. This will not get us anywhere, right? Bare exertion, we will be able to recover Sita. Now, casting grief to the background, abandon the behavior of one dominated by concupiscence. Now, this is a very difficult thing he's telling him, right? He's telling Lakshman is telling him, he greatly rebukes Rama and telling him, grief has made you behave like someone ruled by emotion, not by dharma. Concupiscence is when you attach yourself to all of the worldly things instead of you focusing on your dharma instead. Rama is not a man of the world. He doesn't focus on worldly things. This is not who you are. So when he says this to Rama, this is meant to shake him out of the mindset that he's in, right? It is a pity you no longer recognize yourself. Your younger brother telling you this. It is a pity you don't recognize yourself no more. To be an exalted soul who has disciplined his mind. This is the sharpest rebuke that Lakshmana has given him. Lakshmana is saying you have forgotten who you are. It is meant to jolt Rama back to awareness. Now, after hearing all of this, Rama, this is what Valmiki says, shaking off grief and infatuation too, when admonished thus by Lakshmana, Lord Rama, whose understanding had been clouded by grief, regained his firmness. Now, it takes somebody with the stature of Lakshmana and the behavior of Lakshmana to come and speak to Rama like that. Right? When we go through stuff like that, it takes a certain type of person to come and to pull us out of it. The message of the Ramayana is to show us how family serves as an anchor in our weakest moment. Apparently, Valmiki shows Rama not as a warrior, but as a brother, as a son, as a man. Yet even in that sorrow, Lakshmana, his brother, stands by him. Lakshmana never leaves him, he never abandons him. He's silent and he's steadfast. He's making sure that I see my brother is broken. I see what he's going through. And I will be there for him. I'm looking at him. I'm looking out for him. Here Lakshman shines. You see who Lakshman really is. Right? And when the time comes for him to step up, when he sees the opportunity to step up, he stands up and he tells us. Valmiki is showing us to stand with one another when the world feels too heavy. This is what family is for. Right? This is what friends are for. To lend courage when a loved one's strength falters. To share wisdom and compassion even when we ourselves are hurting. Rama's tears remind us that divine strength is not isolation, It is the ability to learn to love. When one heart trembles, another holds it steady. When one voice breaks, another speaks hope. It is a unity Valmiki speaks of, the kind that turns pain into purpose. In every family, everything that we do in life, there's going to be a bump out. There's going to be that thing that we go through, especially nowadays. Right? There's a lot of things just people go through and they go through quietly. Even in our own families, right? We go through quietly and we don't tell anybody. Lakshman is showing us something. He's saying, look out for one another. Be there for one another. Because that's your duty. As a friend, as a brother, as a sister, as a husband, as a wife. This is our duty. Our most important thing is to look out for those around us. And as I close today, I want to ask one question. Imagine what it would be like to have a brother like Lakshman. Lakshman Sai means, oh, to have a brother like Lakshman. Lakshman stands beside him, steadfast. He thinks about Bharata. Bhajan says, may our sacrifice be like Bharat's. May we have strength to do what needs to be done. This bhajan so beautifully tells us, speaks of family. Nagari hoya se Raghukul Sagarana ho Charan ho Ragavati Jaha mera tikana ho Charan ho Ragavati Jaha mera tikana ho. Page 199. Nagari hoya se Raghukul Sagarana ho our wives be like Sita. May our children be like love and fish. God bless you. Dedication and strength should be like, may our dedication and strength be like that of Hanuman. Ramachandra ki jai.